Ladies and gentlemen, the archetype. Let's open the floor for questions. Robert Inkin, I believe you were first.
Hector Flores is at a local medical facility receiving treatment for a serious neck injury after what?
What's your question?
Well, you caused those injuries with your brutal attack. So my question is, why?
Dire situations require dire actions.
But you ended Hector's WWE career by winning the match. Wasn't that enough?
There's always gonna be another Hector Flores trying to take me down. So I had to deliver a message. A warning. And that is that if you get in my way of becoming WWE champion, you will end up in the hospital. Broken and finished.
Hector was there for you from the beginning. He helped you a ton at the Performance Center.
And then what? He turned his back on me. Tonight, I could have lost everything. So I am never going to make that mistake again. Every relationship is a potential weakness. Someone who will bring me down. So I am cutting them all out.
Does that include the WWE Universe? Are you turning your back on them, too?
Every relationship is a potential weakness. That includes the so-called fans. I might have tried to spin your negativity as positive fuel, but I didn't forget how you treated me when I first came back. So I don't need you. And I don't want you in my life ever again.
What's next for you then?
Braun Breaker and the WWE Championship. You will not see me up here again, because I am eliminating all distractions and I have nothing left to say. From here on out, my actions will do all the talking.
Before you say a word, I have a limited amount of time and an even more limited amount of patience for you. If it were up to me, you'd already be suspended.
Well, it looks like you've been overruled, because I'm still here taking up your precious time.
Yes. Time I should be using to welcome the man who actually won the Royal Rumble, Cody Rhodes. A superstar who clawed his way back with grit, not temper tantrums. That's where my energy's going. Not into cleaning up after whatever meltdown you've got brewing this week.
Got it. I'll save the chaos for after the Cody Rhodes celebration.
Look, for some reason, Hunter and the board feel like despite the fact that you brutally attacked a promising young wrestler, that I am supposed to give you another chance. So this is your chance. Keep the chaos off my show, and maybe, you make it to WrestleMania without burning this bridge down too.
Oh, I'll be at WrestleMania. In the main event. Taking the title off Braun Breaker.
Well, between us, I've got it on very good authority that Cody Rhodes is announcing he's facing Braun at WrestleMania. So I'd suggest tempering your delusions.
Ask Hector Flores what happens when people cross me.
I don't like where this conversation is going. So I will say this, and then you will leave my office. You are opening SmackDown in a match against LA Knight. Be good, follow the rules, and keep the chaos off my show.
Sir, yes, sir.
Here's the archetype, colder, calmer, and completely unrecognizable.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 249 pounds, Adam Cooper!
I've known the archetype for years, but I'm telling you, this is not...
Now here's someone ready to storm into a fight. First one to enter, last one to leave.
And his opponent.
This version of the archetype doesn't wrestle with guilt. He wrestles to win, and that makes him dangerous. You can be dangerous without losing who you are. That line he crossed with Flores might be the one he can't come back from.
This match with LA Knight won't define his legacy, but it might tell us how far he's willing to fall.
He catches Knight with a counter.
Proof these superstars have done their homework.
Back into the ring now.
German suplex. But that's not all.
Into a ripcord lariat. What a combination.
And if this crowd knew any better, they'd be giving him a thunderous ovation right now.
Beautiful standing switch into the gutbuster. He's tied up. And a senton. Placing him in the corner. And a reversal by LA Knight.
Trading counters here.
Booty boot. Uh-oh. Oh, here we go. Uh-oh. Gets the reversal. What a counter.
Oh, man, what a boot.
Knight doesn't have any room to recover.
LA Knight is in a disheartening position.
You can feel the resentment building with each stomp there. Back with the rebound.
Opponent totally wasted here and
Rocked their jaw with a face breaker.
The former archetype is looking to make a statement, but we're not sure what kind of statement he's looking to make.
Making sure this crowd knows the kind of world-class athlete they're in presence of.
adjusting their opponent against the turnbuckle.
Taking things to the outside, but got to make sure to heed the official's count.
Look at him swinging that chair with some vengeance.
Bang! He finds a counter. LA Knight reversing the momentum.
Now's a chance for
They're going to call it right there. This match ends in a disqualification.
What the hell was that DQ out there? I didn't want to give you a second chance. I was told to. And you just made the entire board look like fools for pushing me into it.
You told me to be a good soldier. You should have realized I'm a general.
And yet here you are, causing chaos instead of leading anything. You think there won't be consequences? That you're above the system? You're not. You're in it. And now you're mine to deal with.
Then deal with me. Just don't be surprised when the system breaks trying to hold me down.
You're not as invincible as you think. Cody Rhodes didn't need to break the rules or burn bridges. He earned his WrestleMania shot the right way. That's why he'll be out there in the spotlight. And you're in here making excuses.
Well, well. The great comeback continues, I'll admit. I thought maybe you'd finally found that missing gear, that killer instinct that turns contenders into champions.
Funny. I was thinking the same thing about you. Thought you finally learned not to underestimate me.
I don't underestimate you. I understand you. You run hot. You talk big. You make noise. But when it matters most, you crumble. Like a forgotten statue years past its relevancy. That's why you're watching your shot vanish into thin air while Cody Rhodes has the chance to write his own ending at WrestleMania.
You almost sound like you're rooting for him.
Oh, Cody Rhodes is going to lose at WrestleMania to my client, Braun Breaker. But he'll do it under the lights, in the main event, with the world chanting his name and singing his song. And you will be back here, still trying to figure out how the story moved on without you.
I don't need a spotlight to shine, Paul. I'm the damn fire. And this fire will keep burning until I get my shot against Braun.
Sure, face it. While you act out and spiral, the window on your comeback is slamming shut. Late means last, archetype. And in this business, last means left behind. Hey, have fun watching Braun and Cody at WrestleMania.
And now the GM of SmackDown, Nick Aldis, with what we suspect will be an announcement about WrestleMania.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome the winner of the Royal Rumble and the man who will main event WrestleMania, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes.
Here we go, Cody Rhodes on SmackDown for the first time since punching his ticket to WrestleMania. Cody is really milking his intro, isn't he?
More than usual.
I don't like the looks of this.
Looks like we had our own Rumble, didn't we, Cody? It doesn't look like we've got a Royal Rumble winner after all. That complicates WrestleMania, doesn't it?
That's enough! You are going to face severe consequences.
Oh, what's that, Cody? I should be the next challenger for Braun Breaker? You want me to take your spot?
Cody's got some fight left in him. I'm afraid you mean hot.
Make the match of this.
You will never get a shot at WrestleMania. You are suspended!
We need medical attention back there immediately. That crossed a major line.
Something tells me the archetype isn't finished crossing lines.
Our thoughts are with Cody Rhodes.
When I do it, I'm the bad guy. But when it's done to me, it's okay.
I don't even know where to start. It wasn't enough to just beat Hector? To take him out of WWE after everything he did for you? You might have done permanent damage to the guy. And now Cody? I once thought you were walking a hard road back, but you're just burning the whole trail behind you.
I never asked you to believe in me. That was your choice. Your mistake. I asked for a title. Everything else is noise.
You really think you're better this way, don't you? You're not evolving. You're eroding. And you're too far gone to notice the difference.
Whatever version of me gets Braun Breaker at WrestleMania.
Check your phone, idiot. Aldous already made the call. Kevin Owens, Seth Rollins, Randy Orton. Triple threat at Saturday night's main event. Winner gets Braun. That's the WrestleMania main event. Not you.
No, I'm not letting that happen. I clawed my way back, bled for this place, and now I get to watch from the sidelines while they hand out my WrestleMania spot like a party favor? Not happening.
How are you going to manage that? You're not even allowed in the building. Go home and take a hard look in the mirror.
Oh, hey. I don't think we're supposed to be talking since you're suspended. Unless we're just hanging out. In public, where it's safe.
Relax, Troy. I'm not going to kick your ass in an airport. Unless you give me a reason to.
That is wonderfully reassuring.
I need a WWE producer I can trust to keep his mouth shut. You're going to help me.
Fantastic. I love helping. People always say, if you need anything, ask Troy. He can make it happen.
Good. I just need to know the whereabouts of Kevin Owens, Seth Rollins, and Randy Orton. At all times. When they're coming, when they're going, when they're vulnerable.
Oh, just that, huh? Yeah. I think that's a very interesting request, and I will consider it.
And I'm reconsidering my stance on airport beatings.
Consider it done. That's what I was gonna say. I suppose you want to get started on this as soon as possible.
Let's start with Kevin Owens.
I know I'm going to regret this.
Kevin Owens is looking totally locked in for his match later tonight in what is now a warm-up for the triple threat.
First Cody, now KO? That man's not even supposed to be here.
This suspended superstar has found his way backstage to target one of Braun Breaker's potential WrestleMania opponents.
He might not be on the card, but he is clearly still very much in the picture. And still very much a problem for everyone at the WWE.
Starting with Kevin Owens.
No one expected a suspended superstar to show up, especially...
Spear!
And the hatred between these superstars can't be contained. Someone is seriously going to get hurt here.
Ooh, disrespectfully hurling that sign.
Oof! I don't see them getting up after that.
And with good reason. That brawl had shades of down.
There you are.
Please, no. I didn't know you were asking me to be a part of a crime spree. When I saw KO on that stretcher, my life and career flashed before my eyes.
Calm down, Troy. Kevin Owens is going to be fine. Eventually. Maybe. Who knows? But you're already in this now.
No. I just pointed you in a direction. Under duress. Let's not forget the under duress part. I was very under a lot of duress.
You were an accomplice. You're already on the ride. You think if anyone finds out you helped me, they'll believe you were innocent?
Yes! If there's one thing people know me for, it's my integrity and... Okay, yeah, you're right. What else do you need me to do?
Good boy. I need you to tell me where I might find Seth Rollins.
You might find him any number of places. Spending time with Becky and the kid, at the dentist, or maybe at NXT next week.
You're turning into a regular right-hand man, Troy.
I really wish you wouldn't do this.
There's an added buzz in the air with Seth Rollins returning home to NXT.
The Archetype with another attack. This man is crossing lines that haven't even been drawn yet.
I don't believe in accidents, man. You take out 2 title contenders, and you're making a claim, loud and violent. He definitely wants his shot, and he's not waiting for permission.
He's not even waiting until Rollins... Spear!
Good reflexes from him there.
Boom! Right on target. Oh, they're not gonna bite the hand. Oh my God, they are! This maniac's out of control.
Quick maneuvering, managing to avoid that bit of offense. Rollins evades the attack. Spiked with that DDT, man.
Measured knee drop.
And he's able to avoid that offense.
Big boot. I don't see them getting up after that. And with good reason. That brawl had shaped the downtown off.
You really don't know how to stay gone, do you?
This your way of telling me you miss me?
Seth Rollins was supposed to be a special guest referee here tonight to determine the championship match at Stand and Deliver.
And now Seth can't stand or deliver.
I should have known. The first time you stepped into NXT that this upright citizen, I'll do anything for the team nonsense, was all an act. But at least now the whole world knows the truth, that the Archetype's legacy isn't redemption, it's wreckage.
Careful, Ava. You're one crossed line from being part of the wreckage, too.
You made your mess on SmackDown. Don't drag it down here. I don't want to see you near my show ever again.
Relax. The last man standing between me and Braun Breaker doesn't go here.
Randy Orton appears unfazed by the speculation that he's next on the Archetypes hit list.
That hit list just struck. The suspension isn't cutting it. This man should be arrested.
He's taken out Owens and Rollins, so it's clear what the suspended superstar's endgame is.
But suspended is the key word, Cole. Does he think if he takes out the entire triple threat, they'll put his name in by default? He sure seems intent to find out, Booker. He's headed straight up that ladder.
He's reached the peak of his climb. No idea what he's planning now. One false move here would be disastrous.
But clearly all caution has been thrown to the wind. Oh, the force! And that railing just came flying off the hinges. There's some real shoddy craftsmanship in the back, isn't there?
This is a situation you want to avoid.
Oh, no.
All the way down
into the searchlight. What is happening here?
This is a new level of carnage. This can't be allowed to go any further.
He's in a bad spot right here.
I don't see them getting up after that.
And with good reason. That brawl had shades of downtime.
This man is suspended, but somehow has been allowed to speak here on Saturday night's main event.
If you bought a ticket to see a triple threat match here tonight, I'm sorry to tell you that the card is subject to change. Kevin Owens, Seth Rollins, and Randy Orton were standing between me and my destiny. The main event at WrestleMania. Nick Aldis tried to keep me out of this ring, but he doesn't control me. And now that everyone is out of my way, I'm going after Braun Breaker.
Ladies and gentlemen, Paul Heyman. And I serve as special counsel to the most explosive, athletically gifted force of this generation, the reigning, defending, undisputed WWE Champion, Braun Breaker. But tonight, I'm here because of you. You take out the competition, stand here, and call it destiny? This isn't destiny. This is desperation. Your last pathetic play. Because you know the only way you could ever be worthy of standing across from my client, Braun Breaker, is if you were the last man left.
I just have one question. Does he know?
Does he know what?
Does your precious, coddled, oh so special WWE champion know how hard you've been trying to keep me away from him?
What are you talking about?
You know, I kept asking myself why a group of WWE superstars took an NXT detour for a shot at the tag titles. Why'd they pick that exact moment to play parking lot hit squad? Eventually, the light bulb flicked on. It was you, Paul. You wanted me distracted. And that night Hector and I got our shot at the New Day, everything was falling into place until you strolled into SmackDown. Right on cue, Hector's trapped in the locker room. We lose the titles on a technicality, and before I know it, he turns on me and costs me the Rumble. And whose fingerprints were on all of that? Yours.
That is quite the conspiracy theory you've laid out. There's only one problem. It's all completely true. Every twist, every loss, every betrayal, every blindside, every roadblock, that was Paul Heyman. Finding yourself stuck toiling away on SmackDown, far from the WWE champion, that was Paul Heyman. You turned your back on me, so I turned you into my tool. You took out KO, Rollins, Orton, and now my client, Braun Breaker, gets a WrestleMania opponent handpicked by me.
The WWE champion has heard enough.
Braun Breaker is here to get some answers from Paul Heyman.
Braun, there's no need for you to involve yourself.
Is what I'm hearing true?
Yes, but it was strategic. It was all part
You lied? You manipulated? You made this all about you.
Braun, let's go hash this out over stakes.
No, I don't care about your personal vendettas, and I don't care about WWE suspensions. I'm gonna do what you couldn't and shut this man up by beating him again. This time at WrestleMania.
Braun Breaker has made the call himself. We have a WrestleMania main event.
The man we once called the Archetype gets the shot he's been waiting a year for. Will this be the ultimate finish to his comeback story, or will he fall flat on his face again?
We won't have to wait long to find out.
Wow. So Heyman actually let you off the leash?
This coming from the guy he's had dancing on a string all year.
Yeah? Well, as much as he didn't want this, he led me straight to you.
You've taken a long walk just to get the same result. But after burning all those bridges, Aldis, Pierce, Hector, I guess I can't blame you for being jealous that I've still got someone in my corner. And what did all this get you? Another shot at the guy who already sent you packing.
Sent me packing? You left me breathing. That was your mistake.
Yeah, so you could whine all year about how I broke you. That's the difference between me and you. I win and move on. You lose and make it a lifestyle.
Better than coasting off your daddy's name and Heyman's brain. You've been playing champ while he holds the map. You tried to break me once. This time, I'm the one doing the breaking. And I'm not stopping at the bell.
We've all seen the sad comeback tour. You waste away in the PC. Go earn some worthless title on the indies. Convince yourself there's something honorable in chasing a trophy in NXT. Decide you've got to get tough and beat up your weak little protege. While you spent a year embarrassing yourself, I was defending my title over and over and over again.
Just because you walked in here on your own doesn't mean you're still not hiding behind Heyman's shield. Picking your opponents, your matches.
I can beat any opponent in any match.
How about I name the terms then? Do you want to go run and ask Mr. Heyman if that's okay?
Heyman is an advisor outside of the ring. Inside the ring, it's all me. I don't care what kind of match it is. It ends the same way our last meeting ended. Me as champion and everyone telling you it's time to retire. Name your terms.
Extreme rules. Let's take the leash off both of us. WrestleMania deserves mayhem, and you deserve a brutal end to your reign.
You think a few chairs and kendo sticks are gonna change how this ends tonight? Bring them all!
Funny thing about comebacks, everyone watches the start. Everybody watches the end. But a lot of people miss the middle.
You're not gonna give me some nonsense about how getting there is half the fun, are you?
No, just saying it was a long road to get here. But here we are. Main event. WrestleMania.
Jealous?
You're going up against Paul Heyman. I know what it's like to have him in your corner, and I know what it's like to be across from his golden child. Nobody is better at elevating a wrestler's strengths and hiding their weaknesses than Paul Heyman.
Must be nice.
Oh, it is, trust me. I know as well as anyone what he brings, the good and the bad. You've got to wonder what would have changed if you had said yes to him. Between you and me, if you could go back...
No, never. There's a reason I turned him down then. That hasn't changed. I don't need someone scripting my path for me.
No, not now anyway. But maybe someday. Anyway, good luck out there.
Well, you got your match. Braun Breaker, WrestleMania. And all it cost you was your soul, and Hector's livelihood, and my respect. That probably doesn't mean much to you, I guess. You know, during those long months of rehab, when a lot of people were telling you to walk away, when you were starting to doubt yourself, who did you call? I wish I never would have picked up the phone. I hope it was worth it.
It will be when I win.
Will it? You know, in life you don't get do-overs. But if you could, if you had a chance to go back and change just one decision, one moment that sent you off course, you're telling me you wouldn't?
Maybe. I didn't want it to be this way, but I had to make choices. I had to sacrifice. I had to get here. And I'm sorry, but ultimately, that's what matters.
It's not. Not entirely. Look, anything can happen out there tonight. Extreme Rules lets you do anything. But after tonight, the story won't just be what you did. It'll be who you became to do it.
Just like everyone else, it sounds like you can't wait to watch.
I never said who I was pulling for.
Here to wish me luck, Aldous?
We both know luck hasn't gotten you this far. If it were up to me, you'd still be suspended. Actually, let's be honest, you'd be fired.
Starting to sound like you're rooting against me, Nick.
As a general manager, I'm required to remain impartial. But as a man, I would very much enjoy watching Braun Breaker drop you on your smug, condescending face.
You're welcome for the ratings. Now do your job and stay out of the way while I steal the show.
The following contest is an Extreme Rules match. And it's for the undisputed WWE Championship.
Reinstated and ready, the former archetype looks to complete his comeback.
I spent a year watching this man throw away his reputation, his legacy to get here. He broke every rule, and now he's in a match where there aren't any. That doesn't sit right with me.
With Heyman in his...
Introducing the challenger from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 249 pounds, Adam Cooper! And his opponent from Woodstock, Georgia, weighing in at 250 pounds, the undisputed WWE Champion, Braun Breaker!
The unification of the World Championship and double... This man has broken protocol, trust, even locker rooms to get here. Now he's in the kind of match where that doesn't matter. Extreme Rules.
The history books don't care how you got here. They only care who's wearing the title at the end.
And that is why this match is perfect for both of them. Braun earned it. The former archetype took it. Tonight, we found out which one gets to walk away with the prize.
Propped up in the corner now.
Springboard into a leg drop. Oh my goodness.
Not giving the champ a moment to breathe with those boots. Carrying the opposition. What's the thought here? And Braun's having trouble managing this onslaught.
Breaker is breaking down a bit, and he finds a way to elude that attack.
And he counters.
Man planted with that DDT.
The champ has absorbed some damage.
Dodges out of the way.
Ooh, like meeting a brick wall there.
We're here at WrestleMania where tonight's survival is the only strategy. Into a ripcord lariat. What a combination.
Using the chair with no caution at all.
Bang! Oh my God, a steel chair! Taking full advantage of the foreign object in play here. Back-to-back attacks. Just wailing away with that weapon like there's no tomorrow. This is getting damn dangerous. Come on, stop this. Your point's made. No need to keep on doing this. Nice counter from Breakker. Looks like he's trying to regain some control here.
That could be the spot Braun was looking.
Kevin Owens has shown up at WrestleMania with receipts.
You have to wonder if this is Heyman's last roadblock. But where is he? KO is in the ring.
Crashing down hard.
He knows how the game is played. He won't be the victim of surprise attacks. He's never been known to play nice with the crowd.
And here he is, heading back into the ring.
Oh, backstabber.
Constant pressure being kept on Braun.
Tough spot for Braun to be in. You heard the thud on the steps. I guarantee that was the sound of bones shattering.
That last attack really took a toll on the champ.
This is how Extreme Rules goes. There will be no shortage of pain and suffering as this match continues. So many ways he could do real hard with that shovel. Breakker outthought him there.
Lariat. Uh-oh. Finds the room to land a back elbow. Precision offense here. He's leaving zero room to breathe.
Taking control of this match now, as well as taking control of his own destiny.
Looks like he's got something in mind for ringside here. Good God almighty, that could end it all right here. This is certainly an effective use of a foreign object. Look out, this is getting out of hand.
This fight now making its way over to our announce desk.
This is my cue to step aside, but you should definitely stay here and hold down the fort.
Sliding into the ring now. He's able to reverse it. He's able to break through with an attack of his own.
Yeah, Breakker's survival instincts are taking over.
This is getting ridiculous. How are these two still able to compete, let alone...
Lining it up.
Into a DDT.
Finds a counter for Breakker.
Oh, baby. Here we go. Gonna take that top wrist lock, and it's locked in tight. Oh, baby, gonna fight out. With the trying to desperately fight that way out, and the hold is broken.
I can hardly hear myself think. They're bringing the house down tonight. This is unbelievable. Beautiful hip toss. The champ is looking hopeless here.
He has been battered and beaten, and there's only so much more he can take.
Haymaker connects. Breakker can't stand his feet.
This could be it.
He kicks out at two.
Running on fumes in there. The gas is running out.
Taken to the floor, and he's got no worries about the count.
Well, time to get out of Dodge, as our announce desk is assuredly not long for this world.
Believe boat.
Oh, we have to get the hell out of the way.
He's setting him up. Oh, no, this is going to be bad. Guys, get out of the way. Get out of the way. Braun fires back.
One answer after another. Neither competitor giving an inch. Chess match of counters and reverse.
He's about to do it. He's about to do it again. Down by the DDT.
TV monitors, water bottles everywhere. This place is a mess.
All our equipment is in shambles. Do you guys still hear me?
We got you, Michael. We got you.
To the sky. From the top with a splash.
This is what it's going to take. You have to go all out if you want that title.
And he evades sudden, swift, and brutal impact.
Lining it up. Gonna spear.
Can we have a new champ after that?
Two. The moment that Paul Heyman feared the most just happened on the grandest stage of them all.
Nonetheless, we have a new, undisputed WWE Champion.
I don't agree with how he got here, and these fans don't either. Any criticism that Paul Heyman coddled or protected Bron Breakker, that's just going to get louder.
Hold that thought, Wade. What is Paul Heyman doing?
He's heading back to the ring. Heyman does not know when to quit.
The champ senses something's up.
Is Paul Heyman begging to jump ship?
This is a pivotal moment that could shape the rest of the champion's career and the future of WWE.
The archetype is joining forces with Paul Heyman. Is anyone surprised?
Wait a second.
He just got Heyman out cold. He doesn't need Heyman. He's already defeated his champion.
What's Heyman gonna do? Show him how to lose?
The archetype walked into WrestleMania with a chip on his shoulder and walked out alone as the most dangerous man in WWE. For Booker T, Corey Graves, and Wade Barrett, I'm Michael Cole, and this has been WrestleMania.
Well, you did it. You really did it.
Obviously. I was born to be champion. Just took a minute to fix everyone else's mistakes.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about Heyman. You stood at the crossroads, power right there for the taking, and you chose you. It was bold. It was inspiring. It was probably stupid. But what can you do? It's not like this is a video game where you can restart, make different choices, you know, zig where you should have zagged.
Right.
Unless it is. I mean, come on. What if this whole thing's a simulation? What if I'm just pixels and code? There could be someone out there holding a controller thinking, Xavier Woods, you handsome bastard. Get to the point.
I know the feeling.
I'm just saying, if this was a video game, then you could go back. Maybe you and Hector would be best friends right now. Maybe you'd open a restaurant together after you both retired. You could decorate the walls with photos chronicling your adventures in and out of the ring.
Do you think I'd ever open a restaurant with that parasite?
You never know. But if this was a game, you could find out. If it was, this is exactly where a little choice would appear, asking you if you wanted to give up your title and play through things again, or stay here and hang with Adam Pearce for a while, defending that championship.
I just got this title. Now you want me to give it up and try to earn it all over again?
Okay, well, since apparently I can trigger menus now, I guess I'll just hang here awkwardly, waiting for you to get bored and come back.
Well, talk about making a WrestleMania moment. After everything you've done, I thought you would have stooped even lower and sided with Heyman. You two seem meant for each other. I am the WWE champion, and I accomplished that all by myself. I didn't need that pathetic, blubbering leech, Paul Heyman. At least we can agree on that last part. In any event, now it's time to prove you can stand on your own by defending your championship. I will dominate whoever you put in my way. So what do you got? I'm sure you'll agree that this is the best title match that Raw can put on, right?
The following contest is...
The always impressive Sami Zayn.
Introducing the challenger.
Carrying the belt like it was made for him. The archetype. And here we go, and the combatants are facing off for the title of WWE Undisputed Champion.
One of the most historic championships in WWE. I know that either of these competitors would be more than happy to continue that long history.
These two have learned each other so well.
Set up in the corner now.
Springboard into a leg drop.
This will be bad for him. German suplex.
Watch out. Slingshot sent on to the outside. Threw caution to the wind, and it paid off big time.
Didn't see that one coming. Zayn must be phased after this string of action.
Sami's cage might be a bit rattled.
Doing lots of damage with an isolated attack on the challenger's leg.
Look, I know this is just a ladder match, but...
Uh-oh, the Cobra Clutch is applied.
The Cobra Clutch! And forcing a tap out here.
Elbows trying to free himself, and he escapes.
Oh, what a knee lift. Totally helpless at the moment. Face first off the apron. The challenger is getting torn into.
Ladder matches are especially taxing, and somehow you have to save enough energy to climb that ladder.
Steps to the kidneys.
He's just unloading now, landing every shot he can find. He's almost looking unstoppable at the moment. Capped off with a big one.
An endless bombardment from the champion. The challenger has to be rocked.
He's cooking something up.
Ooh, and he manages to reverse. At last, Zayn keeping that string of offense in check.
Could be a chance for Sami to change the complexion of this match.
Oh, colliding with a barricade.
Good luck catching your breath after that. And Sami Zayn reverses it.
Oh, quick way to respond with a reversal. And he tosses it back in now. Destroyer!
Lining it up. Gonna cut him in half. Spear!
A maneuver that the champion has put so many away with before.
He's reaching under the ring for anything useful.
Oh, he grabbed the table, and I know someone is going through it. He's got a plan in mind, and a table is the key ingredient.
Oh, Sami can't find a foothold in this match.
And Zayn needs to find that spark.
And now gets tossed into the ring.
Powerbomb position.
But shots to the head quickly put a stop to that. Big boot. Tight spot for Sammy here.
And a senton! And this onslaught's really taken everything out of him.
It's crucial for him to retaliate now.
Picked up and being carried around now.
Driven directly through the table.
Unbelievable impact. His body in ruins. The table just obliterated.
Headed up that ladder. Center of the ring. Sees his chance to go for the win here.
Hands must be shaking up there, making it difficult to capture glory.
Maybe, just maybe, this could be it. He might just do it.
You could be right. The champion retains.
Here is your winner, and still the undisputed WWE Champion, Adam.
Thank you for watching.